Hello! It's
Happy
Bourbon Night.
Sunday. Okay.
Happy Sunday.
You go ahead.
No. Happy Sunday.
We will forever be
It's Bourbon
stepping
Night.
on each other's toes.
That's true. How is everyone doing? Thanks for joining us on another Sunday.
It is Sunday.
I'm going to switch up my glass.
Because, yes, very much important.
It's,
Very important things.
You know, it's branding.
It's OCD.
Mm-hmm. That it is.
All right, so what are we doing?
We are doing mostly Weeded Night.
Okay.
Though I think we're going to start with what I believe is not a weeder. Excuse me for a moment while I double check this.
Excuse me for a moment while I grab this and show them what it is. This is called 3-Chord Whiskey Drummer, aged 15 years.
Yes.
We have a small sample of this.
Mm-hmm.
We tried it when we first got it, and I have to say, it was rather tasty.
I don't see
I was very pleased.
mash bill.
Well, if it's 15 years, it might be sourced. Maybe they're not.
Well, I just want to know if it was weeded or rye content.
I'm sure if it doesn't say, it's probably not weeded.
Correct. So only 2,500 bottles total procured.
Whoa.
Released in 2 small batches of 10 barrels each. So that's why we didn't drink this down to this level.
No.
It was actually it was a little higher than this.
Just kidding.
And they said, sorry we didn't send you a full bottle, but these are
But if there's only 2,500 bottles.
rather limited. And
Yeah.
we were like,
I mean, like, we literally only have, like, 1 pour left.
no worries. This is batch 1. So it's 1,080 bottles. September, early October. Which
I
is
thought
what
you just
we're in.
said 2,500 bottles. It's only...
Well, there's 2 batches.
Ah, I see. Okay.
117.9 proof. And then batch 2 will be late October, early November.
So coming soon.
Proof to
TBD.
be determined. So.
Which I like, because it's like, let it be what it wants to be.
Right?
Just let it be let it be itself.
Let it do.
Encourage it to just be itself. I also thought of, when we tried this the other day, the color is really nice. It's like a dark, coppery, ambery, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But when we tried this the other day, I thought it needed a second in the glass.
Correct.
Because it got all trapped up in here with this extra air. Yeah,
Woo!
even just giving it a couple of seconds really makes a big difference.
Yeah. Just a little aeration in the glass. Lovely.
Brothers, Bikes, and Bourbon wants to know, do y'all move your whiskey into smaller bottles as they get low?
We should. We don't often do
Sometimes. When we remember. Sometimes not. I always like to say, when it's important to you, you'll make it a priority. So
Yeah.
I think with some of our more upper echelon bottles, we're very aware of when they're...
Or more vintage.
Yeah, we're very aware of when they're getting low, and we'll either take that opportunity to move them to a smaller bottle or be like, we really just shouldn't waste this. We shouldn't let this go to waste. We need to finish it.
I know it's tough because then it's out of its pretty bottle.
Right.
Yeah.
But bonus, if you find something cool to do with the bottles, then yay, because you get more inventory of empty bottles.
It's true.
Which is something that we value here.
Yes.
For upcoming
things.
upcoming reasons and
You know what, Sarah? I think the nose jumps out of the glass with campfire, baking spices, and dark chocolate. This bourbon
Wow,
is
that sounds like
heavy
something you read.
on the palate, but surprisingly well balanced. Considering its age. No, I am just reading the notes. No, but I do think that it's fruity floral.
Really? I was going to go deep dark,
You don't get that
smoky, oaky.
that brightness that cuts through.
I get like a little bit of lemon zest.
Yeah, that's that brightness.
Brothers, Bikes, and Bourbon followed up with, how do you label them?
With a label.
Well, that's very helpful. We usually use like address labels, which we just write on and stick it around the bottle.
Yeah.
We also know people who have like label makers, or you can set up you can buy Avery labels and set it up within Microsoft Word, and you can type it and you can put little pictures. We don't have time for that. I like it when people do that, especially like advent calendar time, because it's really nice to see the actual, like, they'll copy and paste the logo. It's so cute.
Yeah.
I don't have time.
It's nice.
So we just jot it down and slap it on there. So you do what works for you. If you have time, then you should go for it.
Yeah.
If
Agreed.
you have time and the patience to work within a Microsoft Word template, then you should do it.
You should.
I don't.
Really great nose. Mmm. 15-year, if we didn't say that.
Produced by, but not distilled by. Produced by Steel Bending Spirits LLC, Chelsea, Missouri.
Don't ask me.
Michigan?
I'm not good with the abbreviations.
I really just goofed on that one.
Eek.
There's
okay.
so many MIs.
I know, there's so
It
many
could be
MIs.
Michigan, it could be Missouri, it could be Minnesota, it could be... No, I know my... Minnesota is MN, Massachusetts is MA, right? Or is that Maine? No, Maine is ME.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then,
you're right. See, you could have convinced me the other way.
Michigan is MI, right?
Sure.
So what did I say?
Let's ask our Michigonians.
I didn't say Minnesota.
Michigan. Cletus is saying Michigan.
What else did I say? What was the other one? I've already forgotten.
I was miles away.
MI is Michigan. MO is Missouri.
There you go.
Wait. What's MN? Minnesota. That's what I said. Okay, we're all back now.
Yeah. MSRP
It's hard.
on this 15-year is $189.99. It's up there, but it is a 15-year sourced. You know that doesn't. You try to do it.
Let's be honest. If you had to guess where this was sourced from,
Ooh, I don't know. That's.
I think it's MGP.
I mean, that would obviously be top 3.
I think it's very tasty.
It is very tasty.
But 180 for this?
Well, no, Sarah. It says.
Aged 15 years in Kentucky, so we're wrong.
You're wrong.
You just okay.
I said top 3. But no, it says it's Kentucky, so...
Okay, you speak from now on. I'll just sit here and drink.
I don't know.
ADHD whiskey, thank you. Cheers to you two. Happy Sunday. And Bourbon Bite says cheers from California. Thank you.
Thank you, Clifton.
I'll just be
Thank you,
sitting here
Matt.
quietly for the rest of the evening. Since my opinion is not wanted. Everyone's going to say, are they fighting?
I know, they will.
Well, maybe we are.
Maybe we are. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey aged for a minimum of 15 years. Yeah,
Guesses?
Brown Foreman is always...
It's not Brown Foreman.
It's not Brown Foreman, but Brown Foreman is a big option for sourced, as is Heaven Hill.
I was going to say, it could be Heaven Hill. It could be. Which would explain why I like it so much.
It almost has a Buffalo Trace
It's
nose,
not
but
turkey.
I doubt that it's Buffalo Trace. It would be $100 more.
I don't think it's turkey. $100 more?
Buffalo Trace is so
No.
sought after right now.
Yeah, but Buffalo Trace doesn't even price their things at $189.99.
I know, but if you try to procure a 15-year-old Buffalo Trace barrel for your own doing, I can only imagine that it would be more expensive.
I don't think it's Buffalo Trace.
No, I don't think it is either.
No, I'm thinking Bourbon Street Fighters as the Kilco. I will finish him.
Yeah, I wish it had where it was like at least the region that it
That
was
would be
distilled.
nice.
Yeah.
That would be nice. I mean, we know Kentucky, so that's it, though. Which
Yeah.
is, like, not really helpful in narrowing it down. Which is maybe their plan.
That's what they're playing
There's
at.
so many that
That's
we
what
can't
they're-
narrow it down.
That's what they're playing at, yeah.
I mean, I guess it could be, like, Barton, but I don't really... Which is Sazerac, which is Buffalo Trace by, you know, like, Connection or whatever.
Connection, yeah, sure. I don't know.
I don't think so, though.
I could believe Heaven Hill. Especially if we had the mash bill in front of us, but that would be a giveaway. I don't think it's Beam,
It's not Beam.
but it's good.
It's good. I don't think we should speculate anymore.
It's good.
It
I
could be
recommend.
anything from Kentucky. I don't know what it is. But it is very tasty. And it does come, the full-size bottle is $189.99.
Yeah.
And should you choose to spend that, I think you won't be disappointed by what's in the bottle. However, I think that we're in a weird age where it's strange to say that whiskey is worth that much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Especially for something newish.
Correct.
But also everyone has their limited pour that's over 100, usually over 150.
I mean, especially when you're sourcing. I mean, you've got to buy it and then you've got to make a profit off it.
Right, you got to pay that
can
middleman.
sustain yourself.
Sure.
So it's tough.
I mean, I guess the good news here is that we've seen a lot of places do the thing where they put out their limited release and it's not of this age statement and not of this quality, but it is at this price.
Correct.
Or it is at a price near this price, and we're like, ouch, yikes, no.
Ouch, yikes.
Ouch, yikes, no.
Correct.
So.
Good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Very tasty. I don't have a bad word to say about what's in that bottle. It is so warming.
117.9.
The proof is perfect, I think, for that flavor profile. It's classic, but like,
I'm going to stand up.
Okay, goodbye. Woody and it's just really good. 15 years old, whether or not that's for you at 190, that's a lot. It is a lot. I'll give it to you. But it's called 3-chord, and I think it has a little guitar pick on it. So if you happen to have a music lover in your life who also loves bourbon and are looking for something that's fun, I would take this for sure over anything from Heaven Store. Sorry, Heaven Store.
Agreed.
But if you're is someone looking
Agreed.
for a gift for a whiskey lover who also loves music, this is going to be your bet. If this is in your price range, I don't know. I don't know you. But I would take this over Heaven Store.
Yes,
for sure.
Agreed. So now we roll into wheated for the rest of the show. We have the Larceny Barrel Proof C920. We have the Maker's Mark 101 Proof, which used to be gift shop only, is now made its way out into the retail world. And then we also have the Maker's 46 Cask Strength.
Well, that's a lot.
So if you have a preference, maybe we should go by proof.
Yeah.
And just do the 101.
Okay.
So screw your preference.
Well, before we get there, do you want to show them what came in mail time?
What's new?
What's new?
What's new? Parker's Heritage Heavy Char Bourbon. Now, this did come to us from Heaven Hill. We are thankful of that because
I opened it upon arrival.
Yes.
I could not wait.
We don't know if we're going to be able to buy a bottle this year. It's always a toss-up. We're going to try,
Sure.
as always, to find a bottle to buy. So we will be voting with our dollars, as you say.
Yeah. I'll give them my dollars.
But this is the 14th edition of Parker's Heritage. This is a 10-year-old, 120 proof heavy char bourbon whiskey, which means they use the level 5 char, which is, I think, level 3 is the typical Heaven Hill, most popular Heaven Hill char. So this is level 5. Last year was the rye, heavy char rye.
I loved that. That was in our top of the year. Now, okay, so I don't know how much this costs because, again, they sent us this sample bottle.
But it's going to be LE prices.
Would buy.
Yeah.
Would go in and be like, Chad, you buy one, I need to buy one.
Yeah.
If it's not one per household, then we're each getting one.
I
don't know how much it costs, but this is one where I'm like, instead of trying like 4 different new things, I would probably just save all my money and just buy this thing if I could. Again, that might not be, I don't know. But I have a hard time applying this logic when it comes to like buying clothes. You can buy one really nice blazer for $160 that's going to last you for years. Or I could buy 4 shirts and a pair of pants. And quantity, right?
Or you can go to Forever 21 and get like 20 things.
No, we don't shop there anymore.
Okay.
Nope.
You're not 21 forever?
We don't vote there with our dollars.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It falls apart after one wash. Why?
Yeah.
Why give them $20? Don't.
Someone was saying that 3-chord smash bill is listed on their website.
Oh, well, how nice.
If anyone would like to put that in the chat so we don't have to do the old Google.
But we're not drinking this today. Is that correct?
Well, we're going to go in wheated direction. Maybe we do this next week. What do you say?
I think it's delicious.
Start off next week's live with this?
I would drink this anytime.
Yeah.
I would drink this in a box. I would drink this with a fox.
You drink it in a house, you would drink it with a mouse. Yeah.
I would drink this Parker's Heritage anywhere. I forget what the rest of that says. I don't know. I think I ruined it. Oh, well.
Yeah. So next week, live, we'll start off the show with Parker's Heritage. And then we'll do maybe the Larcenys, the A, B, and C.
Well, maybe we can compare the bourbon to the heavy char rye.
Ooh, I like it.
I just want an excuse to drink that heavy char rye.
No, I like it. I like it.
All right. He likes it.
But no, as you said, we did sample it. It is
as soon as we opened the box from Heaven Hill, I screamed and then I opened it.
It's a little squeal.
I did. I opened it immediately. I was like, I don't care. We're not waiting. I need to know right now.
She needs to know.
So that's how it happened. And that's what it's like on mail days at our house. You hear a scream in the distance. It's usually excited?
Yeah, typically. Maker's Mark 101 proof. So if you've been with the channel for any length of time, you know our feelings about Maker's Mark 90 proof. It's just not our jam.
No.
And for the longest time, back when they were pretty much just known for Maker's Mark 90 proof.
They had Makers and Makers 46, but not
Yeah.
cask strength. Just Makers and Makers 46.
We were like,
I can't really get behind it.
But then came the cask strength. Then came the 101. Then came the RC6, the PR 9749er droid. And we're on board with everything that we've tried except the 90 proof makers.
Pretty much. Which my theory is like, okay, if you, not my whole family, but a good portion of my family is diehard regular 90 proof makers fans. They have been drinking regular Makers 90 proof since probably the early 90s or maybe the late 80s. I don't know. And they will continue to drink it for the rest of their lives. Makers doesn't need to convince them to buy more Makers. They will always buy more Makers. So you've got that group covered of people who like it for mixers or just like to have it for the holidays or whatever. So how do you appeal to this new group as the bourbon boom happens? How do you appeal to this group of like bourbon enthusiasts who are really proof nerds? And I mean, basically, how do you appeal to us?
Yeah.
Not that they had us in mind.
And you guys.
And you. And I think that they're really going in the right direction. It's a screw top. It's so funny that you just did that because literally Brian and Swan both admitted in the chat before the episode that they also did the same thing. And I wasn't going to call them out because I was like, ooh, that's so embarrassing.
Wait, is 90 proof also a screw top?
I don't know because I never use it.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is.
Come on, Swan and Brian. You got to give him. Back your boy up. He was like, I can't.
The JD noises.
Brett also says the screw top got him. It's too funny. But yeah, I think that they realized that they can definitely make something. Wheated mash bills are clearly appreciated based on the response to Weller.
Yeah, and Pappy.
Now, whether or not the response to Weller is due to Pappy or whether it's due to Wheated, I guess we'll never really know. I have some thoughts, but I'm no scientist.
But you do play one on TV.
I play one on TV. Yeah, I think they're going in the right direction. I think they were like, people want more proof. They want more flavor profiles, which is, I think, where the private selection and the wood finishing series comes into play.
Yeah.
I really like and I can never remember her name, but she's their director of innovation. And I don't know her, never met her, but I have a feeling that she's the one driving all this stuff. Literally, that's her title. And I just adore her for it because I think that she's really pushing them.
There you go.
Again, you've got the mainstream Makers 90 proof audience. How do you get everyone else?
Don't need to sell them.
And they're doing it.
Yeah.
I think they're really doing it.
Yeah.
So, yay!
I mean, here we are singing the praises of
I
Makers.
don't like to not like things.
Yeah.
Not that I'm afraid to not like them. I just like to be positive,
There
and
you go.
I like liking Makers for
Like.
once. So
I think we had some above that. I think we had JG. Yep.
JG, Fight Club. My money's on Sarah. Damn straight.
There you go.
Brothers Bikes and Bourbon says, Toad's digging tonight's show. Thanks for this one. Thanks for your awesome question
Thank you.
before.
Thank you.
Richie says, cheers to Wheated Bourbons. I love them. And Brian says, glad I'm not the only one on the struggle bus with the 101. Clearly you are not. See, if I had been allowed to open the things, I would have read your comments before and known that it was a screw top. But that's not my place.
Cheers to all those super chats. Thank you all so much for that. We really appreciate it. Clifton may be answering your quandary, Sarah.
Ooh, this is
Jane
Melody.
Bowie?
Jane Bowie! Yes.
There you go.
We've never met. I'd love to meet her. If you know her, tell her. That's kind of creepy, though. Don't tell her that.
And Trev's saying that he could have popped that screw top like a cork. No
well,
doubt.
I believe that.
No doubt.
Work those pecs.
Yep, no doubt.
Is it? You'd kind of use them a little. Maybe
So
like right here.
it says right here on the bottle, our signature family recipe bottled at a higher proof. It's a little on the nose, but I'll give it to him. It also says limited release. So the story with this is it started out at I think just the duty-free shops, like
it was
in
only
airports.
those like.
Then they were like, hey, let's sell this at the distillery, which is where we bought our first bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And then we saw this at Total Wine. We bought it for $35.99.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Now, but you could be saying, hey, guys, I could get Wild Turkey 101
for $18.
For $18. It's also 101 proof.
But it's not weeded.
You have a high rye. You have a weeded recipe. Who wins?
I mean, rye is technically more expensive.
I don't know.
You would think.
Yeah, true.
But hey, if you don't want to try it, don't.
The 90 proof costs more than Wild Turkey 101.
See, that I wouldn't. No, that's a no-go for me.
That's a no-go.
These two things do not equal.
That's a non sequitur.
Nope, it's a no. It's a no for me. It smells so good. It was kind of giving me like cantaloupe for a second, which I don't like, but I like the smell of it. I just don't like it. It's gross.
I think of a Saved by the Bell episode every time I hear cantaloupe.
I wasn't around.
Zach Morris was saying to Screech, I think I was right, saying, Screech, you cantaloupe. Because you
can't elope.
You can't elope. And he said, who you calling a cantaloupe? Melonhead? And there you go. So there's joke of the day. Great writing. Great minds.
Yeah, I kind of get it like a melony note on the nose and maybe like really bright cherry.
I'm getting that smell when you open the bag of bread. And of course, that's no shock. Their whole thing was the recipe was decided on baking weeded bread. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you open up that bag and wafts in the air. That's definitely what I get on the nose.
Like, this is like, in my opinion, miles better than the regular 90 proof. But that's not made for us. So I don't feel right passing judgment on it because it's not for me.
But other 90 proofs are for us.
Yeah,
it's weird.
But it is weird. I just have recognized that is not targeted at me.
Right.
I am not the target audience for the Maker's 90 proof.
Right.
Or really, honestly, the Weller Special Reserve anymore. People are like, it's so good. And I'm like, it's fine. I'll drink it.
Give me that 107.
But can I have that 107, though?
Yeah. Or the 12-year.
Which is why if I see it on the shelf, I'm like, bye, have fun.
Someone else will get you.
Hope you find your dad.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. No, I hear you. I love the 101 proof. It miles and away. So much more. Those 11 proof points do so much more. I don't think they do anything different. I mean, it says right here, our original recipe, just
they don't add as much water.
At a higher proof, just not cut down as much.
It gives me hope, though. Like, when we first had this, I was like, wow, this is what it tastes like when it's not cut down as much.
Well, you got to think, the cask strength is usually around 110, 111.
So this really isn't cut down that much.
It's really not that much water added. It's good.
I could drink it. I don't mind it. It's
easy.
Mm-hmm. It's really easy to drink. And I think that's like the softness of
that's the appeal,
the weeded and the corn coming forward.
Yeah.
It's sweet and it's soft and it's easy to drink, but it's got a solid proof point to where you're like, I'm tasting things. Mm-hmm. Not just like, this tastes like water.
Right.
And it used to be bourbon. At one point it was bourbon, I think.
Well, I think
pour Mountain Dew in it.
I think the younger age of Maker's Mark doesn't help it at the 90 proof.
No, it doesn't.
This being around 5-6 years in that vicinity, if I'm remembering right. Haven't looked that up in a while.
It's been a while.
A while, but I think it's usually around 5-6 years. Chat, back me up, or let me know if I'm wrong.
I'm sure that will back you up.
Yeah, but it's so much better at the 101 proof. It just shines. Like, regular 90 proof Makers gives me a headache, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I can't even drink it. Like, if we're at an open bar and they're like, we only have one bourbon, it's Maker's 90 proof. I'm like, I'll have the red wine because I can't drink it because it gives me such a headache.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's always been that way, though.
Yeah.
But this is fine. I don't know what it is. I think it because when so much water is added, it becomes so much more sweet.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Because cocktails are that problem for me, too. If I have more than one, it's like,
Correct.
Brain pain.
So John Wadsworth says, Cool Whip. Clifton Bourbon Bites YouTube channel here on YouTube. Yeah, that made sense. Says, I feel like
a little redundant, but yes.
Allow myself to introduce
myself.
I feel like this is for those who prefer standard Makers but want to try something different, not necessarily for us that are fans of 46 or cask strength. I mean, I hear you, Clifton, but also, well, I mean, yeah, I like this. We like this. We don't like regular 90 proof. So, I don't know. What has your family had this?
No.
Okay. But they have had the 46 and the cask strength.
Yes, I took it to Christmas last year.
Right? Mm-hmm. How did they respond? How did it mix with the Mountain Dew?
I don't think they mixed it. I think they just had it on ice. And they all seemed to like it, but after so many drinks in...
You couldn't tell.
And then I think I also maybe put a pretty good hurt on that Private Select bottle.
Yeah,
so I don't actually know how much anyone drank.
True.
It was fun. Christmas.
And I missed who said it, but someone also asked, is this worth $10 more than Wild Turkey 101?
I'd have to do them side by side. We'd have to put it in a 101 blind flight, which I don't think there would be anything else to do it with.
Yeah,
right?
and that's the tough question because this tastes different than Wild Turkey 101.
It's completely different.
So when you want something different, is something different worth $10 more? Or do you always just stick with the same thing?
I don't know. Some people don't like change.
You're right. But I would say... I saw that. I would say it's worth paying it to explore and changing it up. If it costs $10 for you to change up your usual, then do it.
Sure.
Because you might be in a rut and you don't even know it.
I think it's a tough question because if you have moved on to higher proof things, if you're in this world of what is going on, of like rare breed and other things like upper, higher proof. I don't think that spending the $35 on this is going to satisfy you as much, but it's an easy sipper. Like, this would be a crowd pleaser, I think.
Correct.
So, like, if we're just sitting at home, is this the bottle I'm going to reach for? No, but we also have a different situation because I could reach for, so many other bottles.
Things. Well, Swan pointed out that Eagle Rare 17-year is also 101 proof.
So we could do that flight.
Yeah. I think there was
we
one
did
up
miss
above,
one. We
yes.
missed Scott.
Scott
says, now that you've tasted it, I get a strong walnut note on the Maker's 101. For the money, I'm still buying the cask strength for only a few dollars more. Hey, I can't blame you there.
No, can't blame you.
And Ruby Heart 921 says, added bourbon to my slow-cooked pork barbecue today. It was delish. I made Sarah proud. Yes, you did. I've been experimenting with all of the things.
All things bourbon.
You got to try a recipe, then you got to fine-tune it until you get it right. I can't share it with you guys until it's right.
Yes.
So, and also I don't want to eat pie every day of the week, so that's an issue also. Balancing health and wellness with recipe experimentation for you guys. How to get there.
I mean, I want to, but I also shouldn't. Maybe I should say shouldn't.
We shan't.
I'm going to stamp it again. Everyone knows what that means.
Okay, bye. I'm going to get the next thing, I think. Right? You want the 46 cask strength?
Blech.
Limited edition, 46 cask strength, 109.6 proof. And that's that. It's to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Maker's 46. That's so funny.
That's so funny.
Oh gosh, I forgot how old I was just for a second. Well, I remember.
You thought it was your 10th anniversary?
Okay, so I was working in a bar when I was 21, and I remember when Maker's 46 was introduced because we were supposed to push it, especially during Keeneland, which is like a horse racing. Two meets a year. It's a horse racing thing. But people would always come eat before or after, and so, like, apparently everyone who loves horse racing also loves Makers in the South. I don't know if that's true. A lot of things are not true, and also are true about the South that you wouldn't think would be.
Can I speak on that real quick? I've not the South thing, the horse racing and Maker's Mark thing.
I don't get it.
I think it's sort of like people who don't do it normally, who aren't really into it, who just go because they're like, oh, this is the thing to do right now. This is what's in vogue. Horse racing.
It's a branding thing.
And Maker's Mark. It's just
they go together like
you're not
or Woodford.
an expert on either, So you kind of gravitate to what you know as popular.
It's mainstream.
It's mainstream, and I feel like Makers is an incredible marketer. I mean, they own a patent on the drip of wax. That's why you can't see any other bourbon have
Wax
drips of wax because it's copywritten. It's copyrighted. I think is the correct way to say it. It's copyrighted. Although Miss Yella does say copywritten, so don't copy me.
I think it's copyrighted. I don't know.
Copywritten, so copyrighted. So
I think
don't
it could be
copy
both.
me. Maybe she does say
Sure.
copyrighted. Yeah. But you can't deny their marketing. I mean, it's incredible.
Right. It is.
Thank you.
Well, I forgot what I was saying.
Oh, yes, my aside. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Derail. You were talking about the South. You were talking about
Well,
Maker's Mark.
I think I was just talking about how people... Oh, yeah, I was talking about how I remembered when the original 46 came out, and I couldn't believe it had already been 10 years.
Yeah.
Because I was waiting tables, and I remember everyone being like, what is this new Maker's 46? And I was like, honestly, I'm not sure. Because at that point, I was like, I don't know anything about bourbon. I like Pinot Grigio and vodka. Which would change shortly thereafter.
There you go.
But I remember describing it as like a little bit more toasty, and I don't know.
Makes sense because they put those staves in there. A lot of them are toasted, or they're French oak, or they're, there's 10 different staves that can be suspended within the barrel of different char, toasting, oak varieties difference. And this limited edition one, you know what? I don't know. But it's stave profile number 46. So...
yeah, there you go.
Google it. But it's 109.6 proof. Again, 109, 110, 111. They're always kind of there. But this cost us $54.99 retail. $54.99.
Not bad for the cask strength.
Not bad.
I mean, at 109, you could go.
For a limited edition.
Sure,
This
but
is limited, right?
Limited edition.
Limited edition, folks.
You can put limited edition on anything.
LE.
It doesn't make it special. I mean, it makes it not a regular occurrence, but it doesn't make it good.
It's the LE tax,
But that's silly, though.
I know.
That's why we're here.
But it's a real thing.
I guess.
It's a real thing.
Nick says Woodford is the official bourbon of Derby.
That's correct. They also, I think, thank you for that, get a lot of people drinking Woodford just because they see it's the official bourbon of the Derby. Woodford is very recognizable. I would say maybe not as recognizable as Maker's Mark, but
I don't know.
up there.
I mean,
Close.
visually, no.
Right.
They do have a very sexy commercial out right now, though.
Do. Very well done. That's a lot like the 101 nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sierra says, help, I tried Early Times Bottled and Bond. Punched me in the face with too much soured sweet. I like Jack Daniels and Woodford Reserve.
Has the
bottle gone bad?
No.
Well, that's strange, though,
No.
because you like other Brown-Forman brands, but you don't like Early Times Bottled and Bond, which is...
Early Times has its own mash bill. So
That's true.
Early Times actually is no longer owned by Brown-Forman.
No.
Sazerac bought it.
Yeah.
But they were around as their own bourbon brand before Brown-Forman purchased them, so they don't share the same mash bill as, your Jack Daniels. Not saying that Jack Daniels and Woodford are the same mash bill, because they're not.
No.
But also, Jack Daniels is charcoal maple chip mellowed. It's a Lincoln County process, which can make for a smoother. And then the whole thing behind Woodford is it was designed, you're looking at a flavor wheel, to not jut out any crazy way on the flavor wheel, just to be a really
balanced.
So if you like it in Kentucky, you like it in Japan, you like it in Canada, you like it wherever you go, it's like, yes, this is something that
Woodford
we
will always be the same.
Exactly, right in the middle. So Early Times, it's not surprising. It is a bottled and bond, so it's higher proof than either one of those, and it does have more of a personality. It juts out in particular. So no, your bottle didn't go bad. It's just, that's its flavor profile.
But what would you recommend then?
I would recommend another 90 proofer for you. I would say maybe Eagle Rare.
What about the Old Forester? There's a 90, right?
There's an 86.
86.
And there's a bottled and bond.
Yeah, one of
I'd
those two,
that,
maybe.
Yeah, Old Forester.
clearly
86
likes
proof.
the Brown-Forman taste profile. So,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're different, but also have a thread of similarity between them.
Correct.
So that's what I would do. And those are also affordable. So if you're going to dip your toe in,
Yeah.
I would say like a lower level Old Forester, or even the Old Forester Rye if you're trying to get into ryes, because I think that's a really approachable.
Maybe the 1910, because it is not like the 1920 proof. It's in the 90s, I believe.
Yeah, that's true.
Or
More
one
expensive.
of the lower proof Whiskey Row series from them. Yeah.
That's a good point. Cletus says it's interesting that 2020 essentially has 2 limited editions. Wait. While the wife and I enjoyed both, we prefer the 46 cask strength versus the SE4 PR5. Awesome t-shirts. Hey,
Thank
thanks.
you. Yes.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the SE4 PR5, but hey,
do
it's a personal decision.
I haven't even drank this yet.
And then we got another super chat saying, beautiful couple bonding over bourbon with friends online. May you have more reviews to come. I don't know how to say what you said. I apologize.
But thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for those.
Kampaji? Not sure.
I'd buy it. Thank you for the super chats.
That's my best attempt.
This one's a little drier than the 101. But I can see where it's completely in the same neighborhood.
It gives me those toasty notes, though.
Yeah.
It comes off.
109 and some change.
I keep getting, like, graham cracker.
Yeah, I can see that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Little citrus kind of in there. I enjoy.
I want popcorn.
Okay. Popcorn, please. Over.
I think we might be out.
Oh, yeah. I think we are. I think we do.
Great.
Wow. Brian Berkey saying 1792 has a bit of that taste profile. Yeah, I mean,
I've really found it with like the Elijah Craig toasted barrel and the Michter's toasted barrel. Anything when we get like toasted oak, either finished in, suspended in, I start to get very s'moresy type of flavors, and I don't know if it's like creamy burnt marshmallow, extra oak, some graham cracker, a little chocolatey, and it just really feels s'moresy to me, which I like. I think that's fun and different.
I don't know if Brian is referring to the previous question about the Brown-Forman taste profile. I think.
But Brown-Forman also gives me like burnt brown sugar, cherry, orange, marshmallow, banana. Very much that mixture of things. When I smell Brown-Forman, I'm like, that's what it is. Those things. Muddled fruits with brown sugar, a little bit of creamy marshmallow in there, and some toasty. That's Brown-Forman on the nose.
I think Brown-Forman and George Dickel are the 2 easiest to spot distilleries from the nose.
Agreed.
Or the palate.
Okay, I would say those 2 plus Jim Beam would be number 3rd.
Be number 3rd.
Would be 3rd. Because it gives off such a nutty note.
Yes.
On the nose usually.
Agreed.
So those would be my top 3 as like, I can nose these.
Correct.
I feel the least confident about Jim Beam because sometimes they have outliers where you're like, this isn't as nutty and
correct.
I don't know where this belongs in the world. Okay, so we've got Whisper Eve.
Whisper Eve.
Well, very mysterious of you with the name. Happy belated birthday, Sarah and I. Wait. Sorry. I missed that exclamation point. Happy belated Sarah. And, quote, I sent you to the mystery. Oh, the mystery horn!
Oh!
Because of your Tin Cup video. Oh, we said a honk honk.
Yes.
You did it. Send it straight from the company to you, so no note. Send an email, though. Well, that explains why it got lost.
Okay.
Give him a honk.
Love you both.
A light honk. It's very loud. We like it. We need
honk over the shoulder.
We need a muffler for it. There we go.
I think that probably still clipped.
Thank you.
But thank you.
JG says popcorn fund.
Well, thank you.
Chloe says happy belated birthday, Sarah, from Sheridan and I. We've been so busy with our new kitten. I wouldn't expect anything else. Let's give the kitten all your attention. Loving our Sunday evenings, watching you guys. Much love.
Thank you guys all for
Since we
the
did the
super
horn,
chats.
no triangle.
Appreciate it.
I'm so excited about the horn. Let's see. We have to write that on the horn because I'll forget, which is a problem that comes with this stuff.
Right.
They go hand in hand. Me forgetting and bourbon.
So, D. Brown says, I hate Maker's 46, but love barrel proofs. What I like, cask strength 46. I feel like this is very close to the regular 46.
I don't agree.
There's not a whole lot, proof-wise, difference between them.
Is that true, though? What's the regular 46 at? I thought it was in the 90s. I did not like regular 46 when it came out, but I do like this.
I mean, I like 46. I like this better.
I don't like regular 46. Sorry. Those were the two. Like, Makers came out with Makers.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, they had Makers. But then the next thing that they came out with 10 years ago, to my knowledge, again, I was only 21 at the time, so I wouldn't know anything before that, was the 46. And I remember being like, I mean, this tastes a little toastier, but, like, I don't get it either. Didn't like either of them, but when they started coming out with the higher proof stuff, I think you just get more flavor with this. But I don't know. I mean, I don't want to steer you wrong if you don't like regular 46. But if you like higher proof stuff, I really feel like you would.
I think you should definitely give it a try. Maybe find it at a bar for a good price pour.
Yes, find a bar that is open that has this. That you
PC Fry saying we live in Des Moines, Iowa. Thank you. The abbreviations.
It's Des Moines.
Des Moines. Yeah, there's no S. Sorry, Des Moines, Iowa. And we're at the mall this past weekend.
Let's go to the mall.
As we were going up an escalator, a person on the down escalator side was wearing a "It's Bourbon Night" T-shirt. You're big here.
What the what?
We're big in Des Moines.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. Thank you, PC Fry.
If I was out anywhere that wasn't a bourbon event and I saw a Bourbon Night T-shirt, I would be like, "You come here."
Yeah, I don't know.
I must
besides an event,
speak with you.
I don't know if I've ever seen one out in the
No,
wild.
I have been. This was weird.
I've been recognized because of the shirt.
So at the very beginning of the pandemic, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I was at Kroger, I was at the supermarket doing my weekend grocery shopping. Like, my hair was pulled back. I think I was wearing a cap. My mask was on. I was not wearing any of our gear. And someone came up to me and he was like, "Hey, are you Sarah from It's Bourbon Night?" And I was like,
I think.
"Whoa."
I think so. Home of Slipknot. There you go.
Yeah. So good to see you again. And I couldn't, because everyone had masks on and I could only see this much. So I was like, I have no idea who this is. He was super sweet.
Yeah.
And was like, "I love you guys, so good to see you." And I was like, "You too, you.
Well.
Oh, we had met before, apparently.
Oh, okay. Well,
because we both live in the same city.
I know,
but
with masks, it's
with masks,
it's so
and
hard.
then I had the hat. I didn't know. I wasn't prepared. I was not in that headspace.
Sure.
But that really messed me up at just the grocery store. So I can't imagine being in another city and seeing someone with our T-shirt
like
on.
in Sheboygan?
That really messed me up.
Brian Brennick asks, "Are we big in Sheboygan?" You know it.
Ron, that was you?
Was it Ron?
He said it was him.
I
was like,
don't believe you.
"It's a weekend. My brain is turned off. I am so happy to see you." And now I'm embarrassed because I admitted that I didn't know it was you. But also, to be fair, we had the masks and things. So
I mean, you can't put things out on the internet and not expect.
Well, I didn't know you'd be watching right this very moment. I said he was nice. He was. I felt like a jerk. And I was like, why did I come here?
Oh, Jeff Winbush, again changing that avatar. Pointing out over 500 watching. Wow, really? Yes, you're right. Over 500 watching and only 114 proof likes. Shame.
But you know
Shame.
what? All 500 of you
Shame.
get a triangle.
Shame. Shame. Game of Thrones fans gets it.
Yes.
If you'd excuse me, I must away, and I'll be back shortly.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Bye. I'm going to open whatever I want.
Cool.
Whatever I want.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. He said I could. So I'm gonna, and we're just not gonna tell him. You thought he was gonna make me wait, but I lied. This is the Parker's Heritage Heavy Char Bourbon. And we're just gonna have just a little nip. Maybe a little more than that. There we go. And you're not going to tell him either. You're not going to tell on me. It's supposed to be for the best of 2020. It's supposed to be for me. Good Lord, that nose is so good. And I don't want to overhype it. It's very oaky on the nose. Don't swish aggressively. You will get some in your eye.
What are you drinking?
A mystery pour.
Oh.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Oh no! Did you?
You don't know me.
Did she do the Parker's Heritage? You guys can tell me. I'm pretty certain that she did. Let me know. Let me know. Waiting for the delay.
They're not going to tell on me.
Someone will tell on you.
They're not snitches.
Someone will tell on you. You will not get stitches. I promise.
They're not going to tell what I got.
Waiting on the delay.
You left. It was a free-for-all.
It's a free-for-all. I
am very happy. Look,
People
see?
saying no, but...
We know nothing. Dickle. No
Dickle.
snitch.
More of the makers, no.
I mean, you will go back and watch, so...
Mellow corn.
I can only get away with this for so long. You said whatever I wanted, and so I took what I wanted. I take what's mine.
She takes what she wants. She poured some brown form in something. No.
John says Sarah is drinking... Question mark. ... Drew Bolin says, "You my boy, Blue," but I ain't saying a word.
My boy Blue. All right, fine.
What a good quote. What was I just saying about Drew earlier today? I feel like I saw something and I was like, Drew would love that. But now I don't remember what it was.
Well, just occasionally you just say, well, Drew.
Well, no, I don't know, really.
Oh, that's me.
Not unless we're, like, talking about something that he got us. I don't just, like, throw that in conversation. No, there was something. Oh, well, it's gone now.
Huh.
From my brain. Did you ever send him that picture of that lovely dinner that we had? No. Okay, well.
No, I did.
You said you were going to wait.
All right, because he was, yes.
He was
out in the woods.
He was off the grid.
He was off the grid. No, I didn't. We'll have to do that, Drew.
Well,
if you could hand me the Larceny.
Just so everyone
Barrel
knows,
proof.
it wasn't me. Not that everyone knows. Not that anyone knows what I'm talking about right now.
It wasn't me.
How excited are you guys getting about...
It wasn't me.
I think that he really did it all over the house and then lied about cheating.
That's just unsanitary, especially in 2020.
But, like, also she has a key. You gotta know, bro. She's coming over unannounced at some point. She's gonna, like, bring you some fast food and you're gonna get caught.
I love it. So we have Mad Dog 2020. We have Fireball. I know all these are untrue.
But I appreciate your all's commitment to the lie. You're so sweet.
Okay. Well.
Cletus came up with a really good one, which is that it's Discovery number 3. And if that were up here on that bar
That's not up here.
that is what I would say.
I know.
You guys should really try it. I mean, I know we gave it a very glowing review on the show, and I stand by that. No.
Incorrect. Maybe that one over there?
Still... But you should try it for yourself. I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll be disappointed. But also, I don't know your life. And I don't want it.
Andrew Beck says, I'm so excited for the new Old Forester barrel picks. I don't know when we will get them. We've had one. It was 131 proof and pretty dang tasty. I have to say, of the Old Forester stuff, besides the 1920, one of my
It was a good one.
faves. It was Old Tub. Old Tub. I bought some totes today, and then when I brought them in, I said I said new tubs.
New tubs.
New tubs.
Like the big, storage tubs.
Gather around, children, and I'll tell you the tale of Old Tub.
Oh my goodness.
It's sweeping the nation, Sarah. I don't know if you know this, but it's sweeping the nation. As you can see, this we bought a bottle. I mean, we are not beholden to the whims of distilleries. We buy our own stuff.
But I will say, though, I feel like
I feel
very taken care of by Heaven Hill.
Heaven Hill.
If I must say.
Yes.
Now, I think, okay, so if you've been watching the channel since the beginning, you know that I've always loved Heaven Hill.
Back before they sent us Jack's Squat.
Yeah, and even now, I personally don't actually think that they watch our stuff. I don't think
they have never sent us anything.
They've never said anything that has ever referenced any video. So I think that we literally just reached out and were like, we'd love to be on your list for
press samples.
And they were like, cool, yeah, we'd love to. That was it. And they take really good care of us. And we know that I think Perry gets the same treatment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're not special. It's not because I just love Heaven Hill so much. They just take real good care. Now, I'm not saying that no one else does. Lots of other distilleries take very good care too. But
some don't.
But no, they send us things and we didn't even ask, which is pretty nice.
Actually, no, I did. I was like, hey, just making sure I don't know if I need to get on any certain thing. But that Parker's Heritage though.
Just for that one though.
Yeah, Parker's Heritage. But no, we'd already actually bought a bottle of this, but it was great to get the sample, so we decided to do this press sample here. It's the C920. It is 122.4 proof of Larceny wheated mash bill from Heaven Hill.
Yeah, just very grateful to be on a list and be thought of. It's nice.
Oh yeah,
it's nice to be thought of.
It's not wasted on us.
It's like they send us flowers, but instead of flowers, it's bourbon.
You can drink it.
You can drink it. Jean de la Cuisine says, you guys and the bourbon people are so much fun to hang out with. I don't even care. It's almost 3 a.m. here. I don't know where you are.
You must be in France.
I think he's told us before, but I can't remember.
De la Cuisine.
I guess Jean, yeah, I don't know.
Is that Francais?
And Jeff says, last night, my son and I sat on the porch and drained our first bottle of Old Forester 1920 Primo stuff. I agree. Old Forester 1920 is quite good. For something that regularly sits on the shelf.
Yes. The changer of avatars, Jeff Wingbush.
The changer of... He's a mystery man.
The confusing of memories. I'll always remember him as that first Boondocks.
From the Boondocks.
Boondocks avatar.
This is so good.
Yeah.
Why don't they replay that? I should just buy the box set. You know, I could probably actually just buy it on Apple TV or something.
Hey.
In the Netherlands, I want to go there. One day when we're
Jean
allowed in other countries again.
Oh, I'm in the Netherlands. Okay.
I would like to go to the Netherlands. I really want to go to Finland.
Ooh, this is
do those igloos where you sleep inside and you watch Northern Lights. Is that a scam?
Who else when
Someone
you
tell
hear
me it's a scam.
Northern Lights cannot help but think of
Balto.
The Simpsons episode.
No, I think
Steamed
of Balto.
clams.
No.
I guarantee you half of the chat is raising their hand and saying yes.
That's excessive. I think half the chat is almost 300 people. Well, not 250 people.
250 people are like, yes. Steamed hams. I thought you said we were having steamed clams. No, I said steamed hams. Hamburgers. It's what we call hamburgers.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
It's a regional. It's a regional, what does he say? Regional dialect or something.
I don't know about that. But...
it's the Northern Lights. The Northern Lights. At this time of year, at this location, located entirely in your kitchen. Yes. May I see them?
But they are clearly grilled.
Even though these remarkably
that was Coco, not me.
Crusty brand hamburgers.
Jean says, if you ever end up in my neck of the woods, we should share a report, and I couldn't agree more.
Yes, please.
So many dreams of traveling, and also, yeah, I feel trapped. But also, we've gotten so much housework done this year, and yet it'll never be done. I'm sure you guys all relate to that.
Steamed hams. Sorry, I'm just looking at.
I know.
The people.
You're just.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Who said steamed hams? El Barto. This is not unlike the makers, and I feel like that's just speaking to its wheated mash bill.
The nose is way more Heaven Hill, though.
I think it was D. Brown who asked.
Kind of nutty, but also like a little cereal-y.
Correct, yeah.
Like a honey... What is it? Honey bunches of oats with almonds. Oh, well, those. Yeah.
Asked...
I love the lady in the commercial. She's been there for forever. I feel like I know her.
She works there. C920 Elijah... Sorry. C920 Elijah Craig or Larceny? I would have to say Elijah Craig, yeah, without even tasting
No
it.
question. This is good, but that is great. This is very good, but that is great.
The 920 was a hair second place betwixt the B 520.
Yeah. But both of the Elijah Craigs were better than the Larcenys. Larcenys were good, but it just wasn't the same. Patrick says, no, Chad. Never heard of it.
He's being ironic.
I know.
He's being very...
Oops.
Oopsies.
You want to see the label,
brand. Gotta keep it on brand, sir. Yes.
Well, we're getting close to that time. We're about 4 minutes out.
Yes. Well, let's review this here C920 Larceny.
It's good, but
While
it's
we
no
have it.
Parker's Heritage Heavy Char Bourbon.
Oh, come on.
Which I haven't thought of in at least 5 days.
That's what you had.
Or maybe we're all just trying to trick you. Maybe we're just trying to gaslight you into thinking that
There's
that's
no
what I
gaslighting
had.
here.
Does it look lower than it was?
It does by a smidge.
By a smidge? Come on.
Smidge.
You don't know. It's not
Oh,
like you
I
marked
know.
it.
I marked
Also,
it.
it's 50% mine, so I can do whatever I want with 50% of it.
It's true. She's got me there. No, I like this.
And if you like having your dinners made, you'll let me.
122.4 proof. It's how I just roll on.
I love being sassy, and I can't keep it.
I'm just trying to be the monocle of...
That's eyepiece.
trying to be the Monopoly man who doesn't wear an eye.
He doesn't know. You're thinking of the Planter's Peanut.
That's the Mandela effect, or just misremembering
I
things.
swear that the Monopoly man used to have a monocle, but everyone says no, he never had a monocle.
Okay,
it's a lie.
The one Mandela effect that's just complete crap.
Shazam and Kazam.
No,
it's not crap. I believe it.
You have me semi-convinced. No, the one that is crap is when people are like, no, when I watched Empire Strikes Back, Vader said, Luke, I am your father. But really, he just says, no, I am your father. No, that's crap. He always said, Luke, I am your father. But when you are quoting it, you need to put context to it. So you can't just say, no, I am your father. You say, Luke, I am your father. So you know, oh, Luke, Star Wars, okay, I get it, context. And they play this clip of James Earl Jones in a documentary or whatever, a behind-the-scenes thing saying, and when I read it on the page, Luke, I am your father. And like, see? Like, no, he's James Earl Jones. He's not the biggest Star Wars fan in the world. He's misremembering and saying what he's heard in popular culture, people saying, Luke, I am your father. No, it's always been, no, I'm your father. People who say that's Mandela effect are dumb. Chat out.
Well, you just got really excited only because it's Star Wars.
Correct. But am I wrong?
I don't know. I really, truly believe that there's a movie out there called Kazam with Sinbad, and he's a genie, and that existed. I know that there's one with Shaquille O'Neal called Shazam. Or was it? Is it the other way around?
No, it's Shazam.
Wait,
His is
Kazam?
Shazam. His is Shazam. The made-up one is Kazam.
Is it?
Pretty sure.
Are you sure it's not the other way around?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, the Berenstain Bears, yes. And I used to read those books, and I am like, this is a lie.
I agree with that.
This is not real.
I agree with that.
Okay, but
J.G. Wentworth
we're not here to talk about conspiracies.
J.G. Wentworth, 8 episode of Match Now, saying,
See Fight Club, my money well spent, Team Sarah.
Oh, JG.
Scott also says, let's be real, Sarah, you're married. It's 100% yours. I know. I always tell him, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine.
Someone stick up for me.
I'm just kidding. Oh, he doesn't need sticking up for.
And then Michelle says, here's a sassy set. Who's got my back tonight? Drew?
Literally everyone.
Swan?
We both know it's not really that way. Are you unhappy?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. It's play. It's for show. Oh, he just wants to have a team. Somebody be on Chad's team, okay? Pick him first.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No one's doing it.
No,
No one's doing it.
No, don't all rush at once.
Okay, Orlando saying, Chad, I share your enthusiasm for Star Wars. I'll take that. But that's it so far.
What the heck? OG Brick 420. Whoa. That is some news about the Berenstain Bears? That's how you pronounce it, right?
Bernstein?
That's some messed up stuff.
What?
No, we'll talk about it offline.
Interesting.
Intriguing. I'm learning something.
Joseph
I've got to research
Brazo
this.
saying,
I invented a fast-flying machine that drags a pole in the ground. What? I'm sure there's a joke in there that I'm just my brain. This is your brain.
This
is your brain on alcohol.
It's a reference.
Yeah, no, I know. I just can't think of what it is.
I can't either. And usually Joseph can't stump me.
Drags a pole on the ground. I don't know that. Michelle says for you, Chad.
We got a Chad is okay, and we got a hashtag Team Chad. Okay. Cool. I'll take it.
Swan said I actually poured the screwball, and he swears.
Michelle's saying for you, Chad. Thank you. You already said that.
Brian says, Sassy Sarah is great, but Chad's Star Wars rants are a thing of legend.
Well, thank you, Brian. You are a thing of legend. And thank you, Michelle, for the me. But are you upset with the Chad? That's Charlie's Angels. It was Tom Green. He was Chad. He was on the houseboat. Yeah. Is that why I'm the Chad in Stephanie's contacts? Listed as the Chad?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I would have preferred if I were.
Well, you should ask her sometime.
I will. I meant to the other night, but I didn't.
She quoted me your quote from when we were watching. I don't remember what it was. Never mind. You said something funny.
Oh, I remember.
You had a zinger.
It was a little political, so
it was. We'll just leave that off the table.
Team Chaz, all right. Jean de la Cuisine from Netherlands. Bernstein.
Or the Bernstein.
Bernstein. Steen.
I think I'm doing it right, but honestly, I was so young, I can't remember. But yeah, no, I remember the change up. It's been so long. Yeah. I was a child. Joseph says apparently it must drag its pole.
That is not helpful. I still do not know.
Is this like I lobe you? Where I was just like, huh?
You were like, well, I was trying not to embarrass him, Chad. I'm like, no.
Because he misspelled it, and Chad was like, no.
Is a thing.
It's
we
our
make
joke.
Fun of him for it. It's our thing.
Well, it is 9:02.
Okay. Time to turn in.
Joseph,
Good night, Moon.
We will have to clarify with you.
We
offline.
Will. Yes, indeed. I
want to go snuggle with the dog.
Yeah, we should snuggle.
And I want to go watch more of what's it called? Utopia.
Oh, Mirror on the Wall. That is one. Yes.
Yeah, but it's
they
Magic
say Magic
Mirror.
Mirror on the Wall. I always saw it, but again, they may have just been.
I remembered it as Mirror
propagated into pop culture.
I remembered it as a kid as Mirror, but then you go back and watch it, and it's Magic Mirror on the Wall. I mean,
didn't even Shrek say Mirror on the Wall?
I don't know, but let's be real. Like that changing the word magic to the word mirror or whatever isn't going to change my life. Like the Luke, I am your father thing, bit bigger of a deal. Changing the name of entire children's series of books, pretty big deal. Claiming that a movie never existed, pretty big deal. Pretty big deal. And then also like whether Nelson Mandela died in prison or not, pretty big deal. If people can't remember how that happened, pretty big deal.
Joseph Brazo saying it's a Star Wars reference. Dragging a pole through the ground.
I wasn't there. I don't know.
You,
if anyone would know, it would be you.
Yeah. Dragging a pole through the ground. Is it the holiday special?
No, Joseph. It might be. You have to clarify for us. Anyways, all right. Even Snoop Dogg said it was Mirror. And if anyone's gonna remember something, he has
a great memory.
He has a crystal clear memory.
He has the best memory. I don't even know. I was gonna say something in closing.
But now you can't remember.
Now I have forgotten. Dang.
I don't know, but I'll say something in closing. I wish we had popcorn.
Well, we have for the popcorn fun, but we'll have to like Uber Eats popcorn.
We're not going to Uber Eats popcorn here.
What do they call that?
Delivery?
Deliver you groceries.
Grocery delivery.
The thing that Martha Stewart advertises. Postmates.
We don't really have that here.
We don't really have Postmates here.
Yeah, we're not a big enough city.
Huh.
So.
Interesting.
Yes, we are no more Wendy's. Don't encourage me. Trev and I, we have an agreement. I'm not going to do it. We're working on it. I have a problem.
Talk about your Wendy's?
And instead I get hungry when I drink.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Yes, it's 9:05. Is any other Whiskey Tube channels going live? I know often I Whiskey She Wines does. Oh yeah,
shout them out. Is there anywhere everyone should go?
Eric Waite's Whiskey Studies is in here. Clifton's been in here.
Swan, you're too sweet. Don't you do that.
Who else has been in here tonight with a channel?
But if you wanted to know, I like the movie Butter Popcorn by it's got the guy's face on it. It's not Kenny Rogers, but it kind of looks like Kenny Rogers.
Oh, ADHD Whiskey was in here tonight. Is anyone going live that we can direct these fine people to?
Usher them there.
Shout it out. I think the wrench, Trev Olson would know. So just let us know. We'll wait for the delay to catch up.
Oh, yeah. Trev, this one's for you.
Whiskey Crusaders is saying yes, Bourbon Destination tonight.
He knows what's up.
Okay.
This one, it doesn't need an explanation. It's just for you.
There you go.
Tonight.
You get
and I might have a special surprise for you.
Orville? The Orville's going live? You need to catch up on the Orville. Okay. I like the first two seasons.
It was good.
Yeah. What happened to I Whiskey She Wines? Nothing posted for a month.
Oh, maybe they're just taking a little break. Sometimes you just need a break from drinking. Maybe they're doing
correct
dry month or Whole30 or I don't know. I'm about to do Whole30 again, just so you guys know. Mm-hmm. Sometime probably after Halloween or right before. I can't decide.
Trev is on the show.
So I'll be.
Well, that's where Trev went.
Trev
was on the show.
On what show?
What he said before. Destination Bourbon.
Well, go watch that.
Destination Bourbon featuring Trev Wilson.
Go watch that. If
anyone has a link, go ahead and put it in that chat. So we will give a second for it to update. And
yeah. Somebody, Stanley, I saw that you
I think
said what the name is.
Whiskey She Wines is busy working. Yeah, I believe that is correct.
Yes.
Yes.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah, still support. Yay. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we all need to back it off for a bit.
Yes, we are married, Frank.
For now.
For now.
How can you believe?
Jeez.
Everyone's like, she's pissed. I'm like,
but they're fighting.
Oh, but they're fighting. They don't know us.
They don't know. Well, no one's got the link, but Destination Bourbon.
So sad.
Go check them out.
I'm sure just search Destination Bourbon on YouTube.
Clear on Trev. Cheer on Trev.
Yes. Yay, Trev. Go, Trev.
I think I like this the best of what we had tonight. And that might just be the 122 talking, but...
Agreed? With an asterisk? Of what we had tonight. Yeah. Yes, I like this the best.
There we go. Swan.
Thanks, Swan.
Swan putting it up there.
Go to that link. Watch some more fun. Enjoy Trev.
Yes.
Ask him if he'll wear his captain's hat if he's not already. And,
he should be.
I mean, it is part of his uniform.
I mean, hopefully he doesn't moderate for us and not wear his captain's hat.
Well, no one can see him, so it doesn't matter.
I can, in my mind's eye.
Well, in your mind's eye, you can have the hat on. It doesn't matter. Okay, say farewell.
Fare thee well.
And then you gotta...
Oh, no, I think it's over here now.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Okay, well, y'all have a good night now. You hear? Come back.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you next week.